His corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Whoa, sir, are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the Game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be...
CM Punk Triple H set for one-on-one action tonight. Championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
And that's our cue to exit.
Yeah, the announce table being cleared off here for something bad.
And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
Well, it boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H. Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
And a well-timed counter. Whip back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Tope Atomico.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Ooh, great anticipation.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
Oh, an exploder suplex. Huge kick connects.
I don't know what she's after down there, but I'm sure it's something to help her client secure the win.
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but the story befitting of WrestleMania is the reunion of Evolution. Three of the most dominating and influential superstars our business has ever seen. That is what the superior WWE fan wants to see.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
But the man
on the top! Quick escape from danger there. Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Calf kick finds the mark. The battle rages on right before our eyes.
A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. This is getting dangerous. Oh, sent hard into our announce table. Time to relocate.
And from the example you just saw, there is no good landing to a brainbuster.
Returning back to the ring.
Triple H showing no fear.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
Triple H counters.
What an axe handle.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Ooh, so much disdain swinging a table like that.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. He quickly slides into the ring.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Triple H gets back in the ring.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Triple H facing a beatdown.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Ooh, under the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
What a counter into the back body drop.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle. Had Triple H well scouted. Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex. He's locked up here. Sit down. Pile driver. Looking to end this. The schoolboy. Capitalized on that window and just clubbed them. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Incoming! Oh, brutal miscalculation.
What's Triple H thinking here?
Thrown down with a back suplex.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel. Oh, I think I felt that one.
Back down the hatches. These two are...
This is turning into a brawl.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Neither competitor shows any...
The game with the double underhook. Here we go. Pedigree.
Will that sew this up for Triple H?
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Triple H remains composed. He will need to refocus and get back to work to push past the finish line.
Up high.
Cross body from the top.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Punk really wants to humiliate Triple H tonight.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things.
Bang on a sleep.
Triple H went down in a heap.
Russian leg sweep.
Right now looking to up the ante.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Taking him to the corner now. Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. right. This might wake you up in a bad, bad way.
Finally shoved off the top.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The game needs to pull a trick from his sleeve.
Look out!
What a crossbody!
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Unloading a big kick to the back.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now.
Grabs the waistlock, but battling out now, punches to the face. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now
He just decides to end the holes.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
reorientating them in the corner here.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Kick to the body, and now dragging their opponent's face across the top rope.
Look at CM Punk and Triple H. Look at how absolutely spent both of these men are right now.
Both looking to dig down deep into the reserves. Both looking for anything to gain the...
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle. The plunge. That's a game ender, gentlemen.
And cover now for the match. 2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event. Lord of Darkness has arrived
with an entire ministry of men willing to do his bidding.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 330 pounds, The Undertaker.
The Lord of Darkness. We've seen him performing dark rituals, channeling the evil energy of other superstars.
And I truly believe that he's been successful. No one is safe.
Says he's ready to unleash a plague of evil.
And unfortunately, Cole, I think he's here to make good on that threat.
Says tonight might be his most sinister act ever.
The unhinged mind of Mick Foley strikes again.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 287 pounds, Mankind!
Just laying eyes on Mankind, it sends chills down your spine, man.
Now imagine being in the ring with him.
I've talked with guys after they've had to tangle with Mankind. He just doesn't leave physical scars. He leaves mental scars, too.
Well, he may be moments away from resting in peace. The structure is in place. The door has been shut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hell in a Cell.
One of the most barbaric matches in WWE history. So many iconic battles have been waged inside that cell. It just brings out something extra in every competitor that steps foot inside it. This will be one to remember.
Mankind cuts him off.
Reversal, old dog, reversal.
With a hip toss.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
And he turned it around.
Another reversal. Eye for eye here.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. A superstar really becomes a different human being inside this structure, causing long-lasting bodily harm is practically encouraged.
Hell in a Cell demands you be at your most cunning and vicious. It doesn't care what kind of superstar you usually are. Inside that cell, you have to be a tyrant, a barbarian. Oh, he's about to leave his mark on the competition with that kendo stick.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
I think that opened him up. The blood is beginning to flow. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time, dropping his opponent on the top of the crown.
Momentum on the side of the dead man.
Mankind's getting exposed.
He lost his focus too long there.
Big boom! Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. Oh, Punk lands.
He's been taken hold of. superstar looking dialed in.
And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Look at an Undertaker getting back in the ring.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Right out of it. Oh, yes. Undertaker not ready for this.
Stop pull pile driver.
Oh, the pinning combination.
Staying alive, keeping this thing going.
What a punch. Oh. Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Knew what was coming from Taker. Oh, what a kick.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face. There it is. He could end it here.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
And knew what was coming there.
We're seeing... one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Double DDT.
Just unholy.
Oh, no. Turn around.
Shocking.
A nice shot by The Undertaker.
One of the best strikers in the business.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. And a reversal from The Undertaker.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Landing the uppercut. Showing... and he might just have The Undertaker's number.
Quick and effective delivery there by Mankind.
Oh, man.
Oh, with authority.
Mankind was ready there. Powerful uppercut finds the mark. Bang on the money. Woo! Stiff shot.
With an uppercut.
Caught with a punch. Oh, that'll rattle you.
Undertaker needs to head this assault off at the pass.
Mankind throwing caution to the wind.
He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Undertaker.
He has brought down the wall of the cell.
I didn't even know that was possible. Got smashed right through the wall of the cell.
He's starting as a setup to sell.
And nothing good ever comes from climbing up the cell. We all know that.
He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell.
He's finally finally made it to the top of this demonic structure.
A dangerous position to be in. He's playing with fire now.
So many things could go wrong. No one's thinking rationally here, man.
Don't do it!
No, not from up there. Good heavens, what a fall.
He just hit the ground with such a bone-chilling thud.
Hopefully he'll show more signs of recovering soon. We can only hope he's okay. He's headed up the cell, climbing the wall.
Ascending up the cell, but make no mistake, no matter how high you get, you are still very much in hell. This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless, climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous. He's made it to the top of the cell, a place that historically is the last place you want to be in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, strangely enough, he'd be safer back inside the cell at this point.
From the top of the cell.
And straight into the canvas.
If this match somehow continues, I don't know how much fight he's going to have left in him. There's a fine line between motivation and madness. This superstar has crossed over and is waiting on top of the cell.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
And he's heading up the cell.
You knew this was coming.
And hopefully you're not expecting anything akin to safety when you start climbing the cell. Made it to the top of the cell. Hope he has some sort of master strategy here. If not, he's only put himself in danger.
The cell does that to you. You stop thinking straight once you sign up for this match. Double arm DDT! I get that these superstars are seeing red and just want to fight, but this has got to be the worst place to do it.
All they're thinking about is hurting each other, man. And no better place to do it than right up on top of the cell.
Stops the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Showing no concern for safety or common.
The time has arrived to rest in peace. Tombstone.
Can Undertaker put things away here?
I don't know how either of these guys have anything left.
No! And that was a heck of a heave we just saw.
And he may have just seen his life flash before his very eyes, gentlemen. That is unfortunately what can happen here. Good God!
Oh no! What impact!
What the heck is going on around here? We've got maniacs jumping off the cell.
Here he goes, ascending the cell.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
Making it to the top of the cell, and he's fully embraced the chaos now.
I can't imagine what he's thinking about doing next from up there.
Inch by inch, climbing the cell. One misstep spells immediate disaster.
Undertaker.
That's gonna hurt. As this battle rages on top of the cell, you wonder how this all ends.
I'm afraid badly is the only answer. Nothing good can come from this situation.
The Undertaker pulling out the big guns from his arsenal with that one.
And he fends off the attack.
Read that and answered with a backdrop.
Mankind calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
Clinging to the side of the cell as he makes his way up.
Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now.
And he's done it. Climbed to the roof of the cell.
And what goes up must come down. Not sure what he's thinking in that regard. Clearly, if he can't go hold for hold, he'll go run for run.
He's made it to the top, and you wonder how violently he'll come back down.
This is Hell in a Cell. Safe money says it's going to be devastating.
Undertaker.
Oh, saw it coming and delivers an elbow to the teeth.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these Warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
Indy counters. Mankind is going to look to press on the advantage.
This could be a good chance for Mankind to get some distance and rethink things.
Evades the attack.
Undertaker has him clutched. Leg drop across the throat. Fighting on top of the cell. Something's got to give.
These superstars simply want to destroy each other. And as we can see,
he goes crashing down to the ring.
There is no sense in letting this match continue. A man just fell from over 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, we can't let the match go on like this. He needs help immediately. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
And now any and all requests for tables have been sufficiently fulfilled.
Just look at the methodical attacks of The Undertaker.
Mankind certainly not a stranger to pain.
Being carried around now. Oh, right to the throat. Undertaker is pinned. This might be over. And only gets a 1 count.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight forever to heart.
And the Phenom has been taking on some hellacious offense.
Yeah, Undertaker's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here.
Elusiveness from Undertaker.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
This match could end any second now, or it could go all night, and this crowd is on their feet in anticipation either way.
Just saved himself there. Flush with that boot.
Oh my goodness, please stop! Calculating the next move here.
Witnessed a human being go through a flaming table.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Mankind just getting picked apart.
Undertaker is executing every Undertaker.
And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. The Undertaker with a thunderous choke slam.
The Mankind is looking inevitable here.
What power! Tombstone pile driver. End of the line for Mankind. Oh man, this might be it.
2. He kicks out somehow.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
The Undertaker is now realizing that his opponent refuses to rest in peace. Unrelenting attacks from the Undertaker.
Mankind getting carved and dissected.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Following takedown. Got the shoulders down.
And he kicks out of the pin at 1.
I don't know how, but it looks like he's got a whole lot left in the tank. What a kick out. The Undertaker just launched out of the ring.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Oh my God!
All this damage done to the midsection and back, it has to be piling up.
Yeah, the bruise has got to be developing right now. Red ducking and dodging there. Bam!
Yokes up their opponent.
Coming down on the chair.
Landing on that chair didn't break their fall, but I'm guessing it definitely broke something.
An unrelenting assault on Mankind.
Yeah, Undertaker is proving hard to keep up with.
And back elbow creates it.
They got bitches. Oh my God, that was off.
The dead man could be forced to submit Michael Cole.
There's nowhere to go, and he's giving up.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Here is your winner, Mankind!
The winner of this match is Mankind.
Mankind often doesn't make sense. He's wild, but that makes him dangerous and unpredictable, like we just saw.
The most chilling, unforgiving, ominous structure in all of WWE, Hell in a Cell. These superstars are about to have the course of their careers changed.
Bones have been broken. Careers have been shortened. Indelible memories have been made all inside the cell. No rules and no turning back now.
There's been a lot of career-defining and shortening moments inside Hell in a Cell. Corey, what do you think is the key to getting through a match like this unscathed?
Cole, there is no getting through Hell in a Cell unscathed. Each and every competitor who's ever been inside the demonic structure has been fundamentally changed as a result. But the victors, at the very least, tend to know how to use the cell to their advantage as a weapon of destruction. I think that could play a big role in this one.
These two trading counters an absolute masterclass. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Oh, man!
And a reversal by Mankind. What a punch.
Authority. Oh!
These attacks are chipping away at him.
He'll be lucky if this is the worst he suffers in the cell.
Oh, what a response.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, he counters right back on Mankind.
Oh, a little extra hot mustard behind that uppercut.
get this back into the ring now.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh, he saw it coming.
An elusive Mankind there. Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. What's Undertaker going for here?
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
And able to skirt around that attack. And able to evade the offense.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. Ooh, chucked that chair right at him.
He's looking fairly drained.
Taker bringing forth another unholy attack there. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Mankind is losing grasp of this match now.
Mankind really having trouble with his defense.
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight. Taker grabs that mystical urn. We know it gives the dead man some unholy powers. The crowd is fired up. Undertaker is fired up.
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair. Then toss. Boom.
Bam! The Earth Round Target.
And Undertaker telling the crowd to watch it.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Stone Cold with a headbutt.
Shot right to the kidney.
With a series of forearms.
Undertaker counters. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. He broke the wall! He broke the damn wall!
We thought the cell could contain any hostilities between these superstars. We were clearly wrong.
And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
Really showing there's no concern for safety anywhere near the cell.
He's made it to the top.
What's his plan now? And right now they're saying if this needs to end 20 feet above the ground, then damn it, that's where we're going to go. He's on the top of the cage. One misstep and it could be over.
He got himself in this situation, but how does he get himself out? What a way to get out of that one.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Up to time.
All the way to the concrete. What a fight.
I cannot believe what we just saw. How did he survive that fall?
From the cell all the way down. He's going to be feeling that for a long time. Headbutt. Oh, and he had the wherewithal to counter Mankind.
He better have something in mind, because it's a long way down when you climb up the cell.
Oh, come on. I know it's all about making moments, but this might be too much to risk. He made the climb all the way to the top of the cell. What he does next could have major repercussions on the rest of his career.
Hopefully he reconsiders all this and climbs back down.
Shut down. Undertaker, he's going to go for it. He's setting it up. He's going to set that tombstone up.
Tombstone from The Undertaker.
This spells trouble for Mankind.
Undertaker's got him right where he wants him. Turns that his... No, don't do this. The mandible claw. Disgusting. Submission hold. That hurt. And that'll break things up. We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to a head.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
He's got devious intentions for sure. That's an understatement.
From the heavens, splash from the top. Just a mess of wood and flesh after that. In the hard way.
Undertaker showcasing his merciless ways.
Yeah, The Undertaker is really grinding the opposition down.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Taker drops his opponent on the top of the head.
Mankind cuts him off.
Mankind doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
But Mankind has to push now while a window is open.
Oh, ouch.
And the pressure being put on the Phenom there.
But there is no telling if we're even close.
Gotta come flacking.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Using that chair right now. Gonna apply an armbar. Oh, man. The power. Looking real jacked.
Mankind in a world of hurt right now. But here he goes, fighting his way out of this submission.
Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come. Oh, a merciless strike.
Oh, he scattered that one.
Look at this going counter for counter.
Had it scattered and met with a back elbow. Reversal on Mankind. The Undertaker with a vintage.
Taker's about to end another fight.
Does Mankind have enough strength to kick out? The Undertaker puts it away. The Undertaker with a tremendous win. The Hell in a Cell matches never disappoint, guys, but this one falls right into the legendary category.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
Mankind goes down in defeat.
This is what happens when you tangle with The Undertaker. He's inevitable.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle #1 for CM. This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. Neckbreaker! And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly... be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world. And followed by a bulldog headlock. Hit hard and straight into the pin. Boom. Mounting their arm.
Batista finds the advantage.
Oh!
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Introducing the steel chair into this match. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been what? Oh, look out!
Crash and burn.
Talking about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on their part. What's CM Punk thinking? Uh-oh.
Punk never saw that coming. Reverse.
Hammerlock.
Spiked by that DDT.
Bam. Well-placed calf kick. Something's in store for him.
Power slam. Good night. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
Treating the champ like a featherweight. This challenger has plenty of power.
Gets out of dodge. Oh, what an axe handle.
A strong head scissors application, and now the elbows.
Oof. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As a good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it will look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all
From the heavens, like a heat-seeking missile, right on target.
And just on the top. You gotta be kidding me!
putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Launching, taking a flight to nowhere.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that, significantly decrease
From the top. Release back suplex. And he re-enters into the ring. Setting course to the top turnbuckle. Up high.
All the way to the outside. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Randy predicted that.
Kick gets caught.
Roundhouse kick.
Neckbreaker. Brutal club. This is a situation you want to avoid. Driving face first. Slow roller neckbreaker. Big jerk. Trying armbar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
He's got him in his grasp.
Turning around into a backdrop.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change is going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stamford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
He's able to reverse it.
Check out the springboard.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And he's going with the great over here, the steel chair. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, the ultimate.
Back into the ring.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Kick.
The sleeper hold is in.
And look at this. Oh, and a neck breaker. My God. Did you hear that chair shot?
Place calf kick there. Oh, Mongolian chop.
Oh, strong attack.
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Punk is determined right now. A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here. Batista making it all look so effortless.
Hits the bomb.
We might see a new
CM Punk.
doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive. Boom! Running uppercut.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee. But I agree, this is concerning.
Into the chop block and debilitating counter there.
Bang! God, that disturbing sound.
Randy now. He gets the kick out after the one.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Suplex. Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
The Viper wins it all. Orton defeats both Punk and Batista.
The winner of this match and still the WWE World.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
Reversal, and that turns things around. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again. And well-timed maneuver there. Stops that offense from connecting. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Face first. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint.
Bouncing with a flat schoolboy here.
He disrupts the count.
It's not over yet.
Not so fast. Crashing into the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
And now the prime target is Batista, the six-time world champion.
Incoming. Uh-oh.
A slingshot cross body.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
Reversal from Batista.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to win. One way up. Oh, look out.
Back into the ring here. Punk scaling the turnbuckles from the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Power slam. Lift off. All the way down to the floor.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
And Punk is is looking to the crowd for some support.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Orton is firing up, no doubt about it.
From the top. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Blast off! All the way to the outside. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those
Crossbody from the top.
That's what they call me, the hot shot.
Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
To the arm.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back driven
Under the steel.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
And he slides him back to the mat.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And he comes in under the ropes now. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Neckbreaker to the floor. That was great.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through this...
The animal, so powerful, so dominant.
With the Batista bomb! The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
Batista now must be having withdrawals in his mind. Unsure where to go from here, as that move usually puts most men away. Turning around, they hit a DDT with authority. Crossbody catches them off guard.
Punk dodges out in time.
Solid contact from the Viper.
And Randy Orton. Looks like we are going vintage. All the time in the world.
And just got caught with that DDT.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
Batista can clinch this one here. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Clearly, still very much in this fight.
Ouch. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Struck with a calf kick.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Good Lord, what a shot. Someone's got to get control of this thing. Back in a float over.
That was pretty.
Down across the neck. Boom! Good defense from him.
Slips out of the way.
Caving in the abdomen. Not looking good. In this position.
Face first impact. That split him open and he's becoming a crimson mess now. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing down like only they can.
If he does not start protecting his head back,
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Punch lands.
A takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Kick out just before 2.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Big time.
What a spine buster.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, gone to sleep. Championship on the line, this could be it.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2.
He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.